Remember when a trick deck of cards came in bridge size only with Fox Lake emblazoned on the box? Well, I do. Back in the day, magicians didn't have much of a choice of card back color or design if we wanted to buy a gimmick deck or a trick requiring special cards. Back then, the regular cards were used, either B-backs, bridge-sized, hoils, which did match some trick decks. Often we played with bridge-sized aviator backs whose matching trick decks were the aforementioned fox-like cards. What about those now common poker-sized bicycle cards, or bikes as some of us call them? Not so common back then, but they, along with tally-hos, were the industry standard. Sure, non-gimmick bikes were commonly available back then, but as gimmicked or trick cards, not at all. Same applied to the tally-hos and bees. Forget about that. So in the 70s and 80s, as magicians, we'd often use aviators and switch them out for trick fox lakes. Not only that, but in our formative years, we practiced card sleights, often using those smaller bridge-sized decks. Some of us also practicing the classic pass using poker-sized bees. I wore out many a bee deck back then. Nowadays, red poker-sized bikes are the industry standard, with both regular and trick decks having that back design for consistency. After all, you don't want the person in the bar or restaurant you're doing magic for to know if you're using regular or trick cards. They often suspect you're using trick cards even if you're not, so why raise greater suspicion? What about card flourishes, or cardistry as it's known as today? Back in the day, if you wanted to do fancy card fan displays and shuffles, there were only a few decks with beautiful and geometric, colorful back designs, thinner and plastic coated for ease of manipulation. Heck, magic shops even sold fanning powder to facilitate your card manipulations. Today, there are dozens and dozens of cardistry decks, no fanning power needed. Yes, my friends, cardistry is a thing, and today's young magicians are so good they don't even need thinner decks and powder to accomplish their art. Bravo! But can they entertain with their personality? Does their audience like them? Do they know about stagecraft, drama, movement, and timing? Well, guess what? Some of them do. I'm excited about the future of magic and the proliferance of different decks of playing cards. What a difference from when I was coming up.